Sunday school. Hey, good to see you guys this morning. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a shaky selfie right now, but hopefully it's all right. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry it's kind of rainy this week, or at least earlier in the week. Hopefully it's better by the weekend. But I miss you guys, and hope that you're doing all right. I'm gonna send you guys a worksheet, hopefully to work on and take a look at, which should be good. But today we're talking about Luke 19, verses 1 through 10, and a man named Zacchaeus. You know, one day Jesus was walking along a road and he was passing through a place called Jericho, and he was just going to continue on towards Jerusalem. But there was this man who wanted to see him, or at least wanted to catch a glimpse and see who this guy was. But he couldn't get through the crowd because, you know what? The crowd didn't like this guy. He was a cheater. He was someone who was on the outside and somebody who was not respected or looked up to. So he ran ahead and he climbed up in a tree. And Jesus got to that tree. And Zacchaeus, he wasn't so hidden after all. And Jesus kind of just looked up. And he saw him up there in that tree. And he called him by name and he said, "Zacchaeus, come down." And I'm sure everybody who was watching was thinking that Jesus would say, "Stop doing what you're doing. Stop being a cheater. Stop taking everyone's money. Stop being so disrespectful." But you know, that's actually not what Jesus did. When he told Zacchaeus to get down from that tree, he did something that shocked everybody. The next thing that he said was, "Because I'm going to your house. Because I'm going to be your guest. Because we're going to share a meal together. Because I'm going to be with you and enjoy your company." Now that's certainly not something that the crowd expected. And then they started talking about Jesus. Who is this Jesus guy? I thought we could respect him. I thought he knew who his friends should be. How dare he be friends with somebody like Zacchaeus? Somebody we don't like. But Zacchaeus, when he had found out what Jesus would do, when he sat down with a meal with Jesus, he was overwhelmed with gratitude. And he was so thankful. Somebody like Jesus, who was respected, or at least who was a teacher that everyone was following, would come to his house and be his guest and do him the honor of reclining and sitting with him. You know, Zacchaeus repented that day and he said sorry for all that he had done. And he said that, you know what, everybody I've cheated and stole from, I'm going to pay them back 4 times as much. And Jesus said today, salvation has come to this house. Because Zacchaeus, he sought out Jesus. He didn't worry what everybody thought about him. He wanted to get to the truth. He wanted to get to the bottom, and he wanted to find out who this Jesus guy was all about. And you know what? That's a good lesson for us today, is that, you know, no matter where we are, whether people are keeping us on the outside or whether we feel like we don't belong, that we're to come to Jesus and that he will accept us. And just like that one sheep out of 100 that was lost, but then was found, it was so grateful to be back with the shepherd again. So was Zacchaeus when he was found by Jesus. So guys, the lesson for us today is that Jesus accepts us. He knows our weaknesses, he knows what we've done wrong, and he wants us to be with him anyways. So hey, hopefully you guys will read through Luke 19 and verses 1 through 10 and think about the story, work on the worksheet, and enjoy a great week with your family. See you guys.